pretty sure at this time I should be looking at it like, oh my god, I have a freaking problem. So unread books. Okay, so we're going to start on this shelf over here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 shelves, I would say. Some hanging shelves, mainly floor shelves. So we're going to start with this gem over here. I've read the hanging shelves that you can't see, so we're not going to worry about that. But up top, the only unread book I have up here is Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. Because if you've watched my other videos, you already know that I'm genuinely scared to pick this book up. I know how the last book ended, so I know where this is going to pick up, and I'm not ready. So I haven't picked it up yet, and I honestly don't know when I will. It's also a pretty hefty book, so I'm just not ready for that yet. Okay, so moving on to the next, I've read Powerless and Powerful. I've read all of this. So all of these books over here, well, mainly all of them are unread. So I've read 1,000 Boy Kisses. I have not read A Little Life. I had been curious about it because I saw it so much on Instagram throughout my Bookstagram time. Every Last Word, The Way I Used to Be, The Way I Am Now, Pack Up the Moon, This Is Where It Ends. They both die at the end. And then If He Had Only Been With Me, I'd read those. So yeah, that's just like honestly my sad bookcase. Like if I want to cry, I have a pretty good amount of options. So the next books on my freaking endless TBR is going to be The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy, which I'm so excited to read because The Graham Effect was so good. So I'm super excited for that, but just haven't got to it yet. And then we have the entirety of the Never After series. I have not even thought about starting these yet just because I'm in the middle of so many series right now. And then we also have this book, which is Leave the World Behind. The cover grabbed me. I just love the simplicity of it, so I got it, and then I thought I was gonna read it ASAP, but the wording's just kind of hard for me to follow with, so I just haven't read it yet. And then if you look down a little bit right here, this is my Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher. I've only read Throttled. So Collided, Redeemed, and Wrecked. Or Collided, Wrecked, and Redeemed. Yeah, I need to read those 3. And then I guess I'm just about to pull these off the shelves because I don't want to like get on the floor and all that. So starting with this basket, I have not read any of these. So all of these are on my TBR. You have a hockey, and then a book I was gifted, and 2 other books I was gifted. So I just kind of keep them together. And then I was also gifted this book, so I keep it in here, but I just read it. Absolutely loved it. We have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I'm super intrigued about and I want to read soon. The Paris Department, this was one of the first books I bought and I still haven't read it, so that says that. The Great Gatsby, just a classic that I have that I do want to read at some point because I've never read it, never seen the movie, but just haven't got around to it. And The Paper Palace, which I read the synopsis a while ago and it really intrigued me. I just haven't picked it up. And then we have House of Hollow. I bought this book also a while ago because the cover just like intrigued me, but I haven't even made the move to pick it up. Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey. After reading Secretly Yours, I'm not running to this book at all. So Something Wilder by Christina Lauren. This is my Christina Lauren Here's Your Last Shot book. So I haven't read it yet just because I'm nervous because I haven't liked any other Christina Lauren, which really sucks because I want to. But yeah, so this is my like, come on girl, please win me. And then we have The Nightingale, which I just heard so much about this book, so I definitely want to read it, but it's a big one, so I just haven't got to it yet. Okay, and then we're gonna finish up in this corner over here. We're still on the same shelf, which is kind of wild, but it's fine. We have Never by Jesta Hastings, which honestly, the cover. I love the cover for this book. I've heard the worst things about it. So obviously I'm not ready to read it. I don't know when I will, but the cover was pretty, so I had to get it. And now I have to show you because I'm talking so much about the cover. I just have like one too many books in this one. She's so pretty. I love it so much. It's so simplistic and beautiful, so I love it. And then we have How to End a Love Story. My brother-in-law actually found this one for me at Target, signed, so he grabbed it for me and I was like, heck yeah, such a slay. And then the last 2 books over here that are not read is The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros, and then Good Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy. And then moving on over here, funny story, I have not read this yet. It is high on my list. I actually want to read it this month. I just haven't got to it yet. Wild Love. I have not read that yet by Elsie Silver. Also on my radar super soon. Harry Potter. I am on Goblet of Fire. I need to read Goblet of Fire and then Order of the Phoenix, The Half-Blood Prince, and Deathly Hallows. I do definitely want to get back into Harry Potter soon just because it's been so long since I've read it, but they're so long. I'm being lazy, that's all that is. On the bottom here, we have Meet Me at the Lake, which is on my summer TBR for this year, but well, I was gonna say, but I didn't have an interest to pick it up, but after seeing a few reviews recently, I'm actually super excited to pick this one up because I'm super excited to pick this one up because I've heard this one's great. So I have these, and then everything else on this bottom shelf here is read except for Per My Last Email by Juliana Smith, which I am super excited for because I read Baggage Claim by her in 2022, I want to say. Don't quote me on that, but I absolutely loved it. So I'm super excited for this one. And then I also have All Downhill with You. Okay, and then under Harry Potter, I don't know, can you guys see that? This is what we're looking at. So we have A Fate Inks and Blood. I got that for Book a Month. I have not read that yet. The Wicked King, The Queen of Nothing, that is the other two books in the Cruel Prince series that I have not read yet. I need to read these super soon because it's been a while since I read The Cruel Prince and I definitely want to get back to it. We have Dance of Thieves and Vow of Thieves. Can we just talk about, like, come on, that is gorgeous. It's just simplistic and it's gorgeous. Can you guys tell? I like simplistic things. And then we have Once Upon a Broken Heart, The Ballad of Never After, Killer Instinct, Belladonna, Foxglove. That's that shelf that covers that. Belladonna, I'm super curious about that one because I hear a lot of people talk about it, but I also like don't really have it in me to like want to pick it up right now. So if you have some inspo or something that'll make me want to pick it up, go ahead, girl. Okay, so moving on to this angle. So we have this shelf, and my unread books on this shelf is going to be Ruthless Vows, which I super badly want to pick up, like ASAP. A freaking sap. Iron Flame, I have not read that. I have 2 Iron Flames. I have 3 Fourth Wings. It's ridiculous, but no, I have not read Iron Flame, and I have not read Heartless Hunter yet, but I do want to pick it up soon because I'm just so curious about it. It just seems like it's a gem just waiting on my shelf. And then if you look right below this shelf, we have all of my Thronic Blast and my Crescent City. Here's the thing with that. I'm so curious about it, but one, did you see how many books were in this series? Like, this is all Throne Glass right here. And then you have Crescent City. So I'm just like, girl, what? And I'm not touching Crescent City until I read Throne of Glass, so we're just at a crossroads here. Okay guys, and next up we're going to be looking at this shelf, which the only unread on this shelf is going to be Neutral Zone, Icebreaker, Wildfire, Funny You Should Ask, Once More with Feeling, Mr. Wrong Number, and The Love Wager. I have not read any of those. Crazy, I know. Okay, so on this bottom shelf, we have like a huge book, guys, just for the summer. Oh my God, like I want to read this book so badly, but I refuse to not read it on the beach. So I'm just kind of waiting for my opportunity, and I feel like that will be super soon. And then some more unread books we have over here. Love on the Brain. I actually started this one and I got to page 35 and I put it away and pretended that I didn't start it because I just wasn't feeling it. So we'll go back to it. And then we have Yours Truly, Love Theoretically, Check and Mate, The Kiss Quotient, The American Roommate Experiment, and The Long Game. So yeah, I feel like we're already gonna be at such a high number. This should be a tally right here. I need to be keeping track because I need to know how serious my problem is. So if you look right here really quickly, we have all of these, which I haven't read any of those yet. I want to super soon, and they're so small, so why have I not? I'm not sure. Same thing with these though. I want to actually start those literally yesterday, actually, but I need to finish some of the other series I'm currently reading first. And then over here we have Girl Abroad, which I want to read this summer, Night Shift, and that's another copy of Wild Love. And then unread over here is going to be From Addicted for Now all the way through. And then I literally am starting this series next week, guys, so get ready for that vlog because oh my God, we're starting Binding 13. Okay, and then really quickly, be a G and ignore my lights because let's just be real for a second. Read everything here except for the Song of Achilles. I am so curious about it, but just haven't started it yet. Let me know if you think I should. And then the only unread one over here is going to be King of Sloth, which I also want to read pretty soon. That's just another copy of Daisy Hates. Okay, and then moving on over here to this shelf. Excuse the lighting, it's not great over here, but we're going to get through it. So over here we have so many unread books, truthfully. On the very top, if you look up here, we have, I finished this series, Love Redesigned I need to read, and I need to read both of these and then get, what is it, Final Gambit is the Inheritance game. Carvel Legendary Finale. I need to get that one. Moving on here, I have not read A Not So Meet Cute, Long Shot, The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, which I'm just so curious about. The Last Letter, The Maidens, The Guest List, A Touch of Darkness, Lisa on Love, Travis, Indigo Ridge, Juniper Hill, Bride, Normal People, Wrong Place, Wrong Time. I DNF'd Everything I Know About Love. I kind of want to revisit it at some point, but not today. Darling Venom, that I need to read this book so freaking soon because I got it so long ago because I wanted to read it so bad and I still haven't. So it's ridiculous. Somebody make me read this book. Okay, and then looking down just a little bit, we're going to move on to this shelf, which I've literally only read all of these are unread. Girl in Pieces, Love in the Time of Serial Killers, Heartbones, Just Haven't Met You Yet, Carrie Soto is Back, Fangirl Down, Love Light Farms, 1,000 Heartbeats, and Forever Never. Honestly, I will probably end up getting rid of holy crap. I will probably end up getting rid of Forever Never. Because one, I can't pronounce the name. Two, Lucy Score just hasn't seemed to be for me. Looking at the very bottom shelf that you guys literally can't even see. So I haven't read Hidden Pictures. I haven't read The Last Thing He Told Me, The Fury, Cover Story, Masters of Death, The Hawthorne Legacy, The Final Gambit, or The Brothers Hawthorne. You're probably like, girl, you say you're reading, but what are you actually doing? I swear I've read a bunch of books too. There's so many that I need to read. And then looking at the last of the stuff we have is in this mess of a book cart. Like there's literally, this is not even books and there's nothing up here. So this is gonna be pretty easy for us. So first and foremost, I need to find a spot for her because Body Check by Tegan Hunter. It's my next Tegan Hunter series and I'm so freaking excited. So I definitely want to pick this up soon, but I have to finish Neutral Zone. That was the last one in the Carolina Comments. And then I'm picking this up like right after. And then we have Poking Around, which I'm also super curious about. And I actually want to read it before February of next year because I will meet Emily. And yeah, I really want to be able to talk to her about her writing. So this is on my list. And then we have all of these Taylor Jenkins Reid, which is After I Do, One True Loves, Maybe in Another Life, and Forever Interrupted. I don't know what about these books because like I told you guys numerous times before, I love Taylor Jenkins Reid and the way she writes books. So why am I not picking these up? I have no idea. And I used to love the spines and how they went together, but now I despise them. I despise them. So Fangirl Down, that's for Noor when she finally comes to America to get her books that I have for her. Okay, and then you have Write the Halls by Tessa Bailey. I put it in the back because it's a Christmas book and I'm not gonna read it before Christmas, so. Next, oh, there's nothing else I haven't read down here. So literally only Fangirl Down and Write the Halls, but we already talked about Fangirl Down. That's just Noor's copy. So, is that really everything? I'm saying, is that really everything? Like we didn't just look at 20,000 books. Okay, so you guys can see the tally. I'm not sure what we're at right now. I'm going to add it up during editing and probably cry about how excessive and insane it is. But yeah, I mean, I have so many things I want to read and who wants to run out of things to read, honestly? So it's fine to have an endless TBR because then you never have to worry about not having something to read. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys don't think I'm too insane with the amount of books I have, because I know when I tell people I have over 100 unread books, they kind of just like, girl, are you okay? And I'm fine. I'm fine. It's fine. I don't care. I love the options. There's so many options, and then you have Kindle Unlimited too, so I have a problem, but I admit it, and that's the first step. And that's where it ends too, because I'm not fixing it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any of these books, what your thoughts were on them, if you've read them, and I hope you guys read some great books. I love you, and I'll catch you next time.